You new artists have lost the fucking plot. Not even the new artists, period. What the do I look like paying almost $200 for 2 tickets to sit on the lawn and watch you on a fucking screen? Hell, call me blasphemous. I wouldn't pay almost $200 for 2 tickets to see Jesus in the summer sun on the fucking lawn, like on a screen. Are you fucking kidding me? You get to these fucking venues and they charge you almost $10 for a bottle of water, but you want me to pay $200 to come to the venue and sit out in the fucking sun to watch you on a screen?
Too much.
Jail and then prison. This will be my last year going to concerts for a while, because I'm just like, y'all got me fucked up and you're consumed by greed. You guys.
Okay.
Well, spending $1,000 on Cardi B concert tickets, that seemed to be the line that people said, this is getting ridiculous. And listen, you know what we preach over here. I always say, make sure that you budget. Make sure you take care of you and yourself and your family. Don't worry about going to a concert that you already can't afford.
And that's a fact.
But listen, I understand. You don't want to hear from me. So how about you hear from Ticketmaster? How about you hear from Live Nation? And they will tell you how dumb you are to buy those tickets. Listen, it's not me saying it. It's them. And listen, you're not going to like what they say about you guys. When you pull the curtain back and you listen to how they speak about their customers, you would think they don't like you guys. Loser! But we're going to jump into it. My name is Orlando. Welcome to the channel, guys. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, guys, we're getting closer to 200,000. Please go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It really does help out the channel. Also, too, you know what I'm about to say. I have a newsletter that is completely free. Now, let me explain this. How can you beat free? You can't beat it, guys. Also, too, if you need any type of financing that deals with commercial properties or investment properties, I am your guy. I've been a lender for almost 20 years, and I can assist you with that. That information is in the pinned comment and the description. Guys, let's jump straight to it. Maybe you didn't know this, but Live Nation is getting sued. That's right. They're getting sued for basically having a monopoly and being able to control the ticket prices and the venue.
Lawsuit has begun.
Now listen, if you ask me, it sounds like a monopoly to me. But listen, who's trusting the guy on YouTube? Nobody. So, nothing really happened to them. But this is what did happen. When you look at the documents from them getting sued, the emails were released of what they were saying, what employees were saying to other employees back and forth. And it's not looking good. Live Nation employees bragged about overcharging fans, robbing them blind, baby. Ooh, boy. Listen, now, if someone would have said to you that you probably shouldn't spend $2,000 on tickets, you probably shouldn't spend $1,500 per ticket to sit on the lawn.
You crazy?
You probably shouldn't have spent it to begin with, because guess what? What's happening currently right now? And I hear from you guys all the time. It's getting tough, Orlando.
Help me! Help me!
I possibly could get laid off. Orlando, things are raising up in price way too fast. But on a discretionary item like concert tickets, Chris Brown, Cardi B, Bruno Mars, everyone has money.
We get money. Please do not act like you know me, because we got the bag on.
And guess where they're going to go? If they don't have it in their checking account, which they don't, debt. Capital One. What's in your wallet? More debt, and more debt. Let's see what Ticketmaster and Live Nation said about you guys buying the tickets. Live Nation employees bragged about slapping customer with exorbitant fees at an entertainment giant's venue, saying these people are so stupid.
What an idiot!
Listen, it's not coming from me. These are directly from the individuals, the companies that you guys are giving thousands of dollars and you know you can't afford it.
Awkward. So awkward.
They're calling you dumb. They're saying these people are so stupid that I almost feel bad for taking advantage of them. Almost. According to court documents released Wednesday, I know I tell you all the time that these companies aren't loyal. And a lot of times people don't believe me, Orlando. How dare you? How dare you? One time, Ticketmaster helped me out in customer service. They went over and beyond. They responded to me when I had an issue. Well, sir, that's regular customer service. I hate to break it to you. It's regular customer service. But we're going to jump to that. But before we go, let's go ahead and listen to what someone else said. And we're going to jump back. And see what else they said about you guys.
I've been seeing people talk about the Cardi B tour. Now, this is nothing against Cardi B at all. This is what Ticketmaster is doing with their prices. People are saying they don't want to spend X, Y, and Z on this concert because the prices are ridiculous and y'all calling people broke.
Ridiculous.
And it's not about people being broke. It's about the fact that Ticketmaster are overcharging people ridiculous prices. Now, let me give you an example. I bought my ticket January 16th. I am section 113, row 13, seat 6. Okay? My ticket was $173 and some change. If you go on Ticketmaster right now for Little Caesars Arena and you go to that same section and you go a row down or up, those tickets are $800 now.
What?
That is ridiculous. So it's not about people being broke. It's about the fact that why is Ticketmaster allowing people to buy up these tickets and sell them for that much money? That is ridiculous as hell. People should not be coming out of $1,000 or more to go to a concert because it's not just the tickets. You gotta get there no matter if you Uber in there or if you gotta drive your car. You're gonna want to get merch. You're gonna want to get food. You're gonna want to get drinks. You still gotta get home. All that adds up.
Now the young lady asked why? Because they want money. Why would they allow people to resell it? Because they want the money. Let me say that again. It's money.
Big bank, small bank, I like to make money. All right.
Do you believe that Ticketmaster wants to mess up their ecosystem with low price tickets? I'll wait because I can tell you right now, they don't. They don't want to say, oh, wow, somebody is trying to resell a ticket for $35. That would destroy their ecosystem. In their eyes. Not our eyes, their eyes. Because they want to be able to sell tickets high.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Remember, Ticketmaster owns all of the venues and also sells all of the tickets. But listen, you don't have to take my word for it. Let's hear what the employees are saying about you guys again. It says, in a conversation from 2022, the pair discussed annual growth of a premier parking at an unspecified venue, which hit $660,000 in 2021. According to a financial table in chat, robbing them blind, baby. That's how we do it.
Fool, you know how we do it.
And I tried to forewarn you guys that these companies care about bottom dollar first.
Fact.
I say all the time, why are you worried about going to a concert? You haven't even got an emergency savings account. You're trying to buy concerts on credit using debt that you can't afford. 25%.
Come on, man.
It's going to take you a minimum payment 4 years, 5 years to pay that off. Is that a good idea? Some people say, I don't know, Orlando. Have you seen that Cardi concert? Okay. But a musician makes their millions and you got to go back and you can't pay rent? How good was the concert? How good was the concert when you come back to an eviction notice on your door? But hey, let's listen to what some others are saying about the Ticketmaster Live Nation debacle.
Hey everyone, we have some bad but predictable news coming out of the DOJ vis-a-vis Ticketmaster, a story we have covered on this channel before, not only in terms of the monopoly that Ticketmaster has over the live music market today, but also the market of skyrocketing ticket prices and culture of digital scalping that, according to a DOJ study, they engaged in. Well, now the latest info is any chance of them being broken up is pretty much over and done, as the company's wheelings and dealings within the Trump administration and the DOJ has pretty much allowed them to slip through, really just wriggle out of any regulatory arm of the government, remaining not only unscathed, but still very much fully capable of ripping you off for every concert that you want to see through their platform. But there you go. Music industry and USA as corrupt as it's ever been.
So you're telling me what that means is they're still going to charge me high prices for concert tickets. But the real question is will you be buying them? Are you going to buy the tickets still? You just heard the man say, nothing's going to happen to these guys. They're not going to get their company broken up. They, put some grease on some palms. At the end of the day, they're just going to probably get a fine. Pay $1 million fine, but still gouge all of your customers. You'll make back the $1 million in hours. Listen, guys, listen. They're going to do you a solid. They're going to do you a solid. Did you guys know that Ticketmaster is going to now show you the full amount that you're going to purchase on a ticket? They're not waiting to the very end like Airbnb. They're going to tell you exactly how much you're going to pay for it up front. You don't believe me? Let's just take a look.
Get this, the next time you buy tickets for a concert or another event, Ticketmaster will show you the full price of your ticket, including fees. The rule went into effect yesterday, and it stems from a Biden administration ban on so-called junk fees. The company has faced scrutiny over their ticket pricing practices recently. Skyrocketing prices during Taylor Swift's Eras tour fueled criticism from the public and politicians. So take a look. Next time you log on, you'll see a ticket's full price displayed, and there will be a drop-down menu that breaks down additional service fees. Ticketmaster commended the junk fee ban, saying it has long advocated for, quote, all-in pricing to become the nationwide standard so fans can easily compare prices across all ticketing sites, end quote.
Make that make sense. You want to do something, you can do it, but the thing that you're doing will make you less money. But then when you're forced to do it, you're like, we wanted to do it the entire time, guys. We wanted to do it from the very beginning. Yep. You we didn't get around to it. We were gonna do it, but you guys got to us first, But we love you guys. We're not trying to gouge you. We don't want to make any more money. We want everything to be fair.
Yeah. True.
I know what some people are gonna say. They're gonna say, Orlando, listen. These were just two bad apples. Well, maybe it was 10, 12, 100. I don't know, but they were just all bad apples. But this isn't the culture. This isn't the culture. This is not how we do things. And guess what? The spokesman for Live Nation, Ticketmaster, they're going to say the same thing. They're going to say, these were rogue agents. These guys, this is not how we do things. Of course we care about you guys. We're going to let these people go with a severance, with a NDA, with some extra money. So they don't say anything. But we let them go. We gave them a golden parachute, but we let them go. They're no longer with the company. But that does not mean we're still not going to gouge you.
It's an evil world we live in.
What is happening? What are we doing as a society about concert ticket prices? Because it is almost 9 p.m. on a Saturday night in Los Angeles, and the concert that I really wanted to go to tonight, but I could not afford, started almost an hour ago. And look at how many face value tickets never sold on Ticketmaster. All of these still available. That is like almost 50% of tickets unsold. And the nosebleed seats up here that notoriously have horrible views of the actual floors down here and you cannot dance because your head hits the ceiling are still $123. Add on a $50 parking spot and a $25 drink, $200 minimum for a nosebleed seat night. So naturally all day I'm on the resale sites just refreshing, waiting for prices to drop. They never did. People were turning profits when there was still face value seats available cheaper on Ticketmaster. Is it just corporate greed? Or is it inflation? Or is it just crazy high touring costs? Like, what could explain why we'd rather an arena show for huge artists go 50% unsold rather than just dropping down ticket prices closer to the day of show to pack the house. What? Kate Trinata, Justice, I'm sorry, babes. I could not swing a $350 casual Saturday night out, but I love you. Dance hard for me.
You heard it. Listen, and I try to forewarn individuals. I'm not trying to say that you shouldn't go to concerts. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you need to prepare for it. You need to say, maybe this isn't the best time to take a concert. Maybe it's better for you to focus on your savings account, your emergency savings account. You know, gas prices are skyrocketing. You know, we're on the verge of your 401k dropping. You know, layoffs are the highest that they've ever been. You know, housing prices are super high. Where does going to a Cardi B, Bruno Mars, a country star concert, where does that fit in there? On important things to you.
You have to think, young brother, about your future.
Where does it fit in there? And I can hear someone in the back saying right there, Orlando, it might be number 1. Well, let's talk to you in 6 months. Let's have that conversation with that person 6 months later and say, where are you today?
Genuine question here. Is this normal? Like $900 for a balcony ticket is crazy. And I know it says resale ticket, but who's buying this? The president? Ticketmaster and these artists need to do something about these resale ticket prices. This is insane. And it doesn't say on the picture, but these are Ariana Grande tickets for the summer of 2026. Ticketmaster or the artists need to have some type of say-so on the prices of these resale tickets, because this is crazy to me. Look at this. What about the people that don't have the money like that just want to go enjoy a show from one of their favorite artists, and they can't because people are reselling the ticket for $1,000? Am I crazy? Like, let me know.
But here's the thing. That is crazy, but it's also crazy that people are buying them. That's the weird part. People are buying them. And here's how Ticketmaster and Live Nation really get you guys. They put it off on the resellers. But what if I told you they're one and the same? It's meant to confuse you, thinking that some evil guy is like, I'm gonna make so much money off of this resale. But it's all one company. It's Ticketmaster no matter what. Because Ticketmaster doesn't even allow you to put cheap tickets on sale. You can buy a ticket. Here's the thing. You can buy a ticket and then try to resell it at a lower value, and they wouldn't even let you do it. You can try to lose money yourself, and they'll say, we're not going to let you do that because we're going to make a lot of money off of you. And then on top of that, guys, you guys are trying to beat the bots. You're trying to beat the bots. You're not going to beat the bots. I know. Somebody told you if you just sit on the sidelines and just wait it out, you're going to beat the bots. You're not. We've already went through this. Remember the PS5 debacle when you couldn't buy a PS5 because all the bots were buying it and then the scalpers were selling it for 3-5 times more than what it was worth? Remember that? You couldn't beat the bots. So what makes you think you're going to beat bots on concert tickets? Remember when you were trying to buy those sneakers and the bots came and bought everything up? And the only way people could beat the bots was to get their own bots? That's the only way you're going to win. And even then, it's not worth it.
Wow. Seeing resale prices like this on Ticketmaster have me asking a lot of questions. Because when you log in to buy tickets, they want to give you this whole spiel about how resale tickets are not affiliated with the artist and the prices are set by individual sellers who keep the markup. They also say that Ticketmaster continues to advocate for local governments to pass laws that let artists determine the resale of their tickets across all marketplaces. What you're saying is right now there's no maximum set in place, but there's minimums set in place. The other day I was going to sell a ticket. I paid around $500 for it, but I was really trying to get rid of it. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to list it for $300. But it wouldn't let me. It said the event organizer has set a minimum resale price of $429.50 for this event. So you're telling me you can have a minimum, but you can't have a maximum, causing ridiculous resale prices like this $26,000 for a ticket that I can guarantee didn't cost $1,000 face value. Here's another one. $10,000.
Elon
Even
Musk
here,
behind this? What is this?
$9,200. How in the world is this allowed? We all know no one's paying this much for a concert ticket. This is just driving up the prices, and it's going to result in people not buying them and the tickets just going nowhere because no one can afford something like this. You want to make all these claims saying they're advocating for fair ticketing pricing, but then you see stuff like this and you're like, no, you're really not.
Bingo! Look at that. How can you even argue that? They're not. And here's the thing. The only way you believe them is if you have loyalty. How many $1,000 Chris Brown tickets? How many $1,000 Cardi B tickets? How many Bruno Mars tickets? How many of any other artist that you can think of thousands of dollars that you guys are spending? You guys are spending $500 on festival tickets to sit in a desert. To sit in the desert, and the people, the artists that you came to see, they look like ants. You have to bring your own chair. Let me say that again. Your own chair, and you're paying $500. But when I tell you the budget, you go, Orlando, the way my account's set up. The way my account's set up, I don't know if I can do this saving thing. What? I can't hear you. Emergency savings account? My hearing is going out. Orlando, what are you talking about getting your credit together? Is that really going to help me? I don't know. Will it, sir?
What a stupid question that is.
I don't know. I mean, it sounds like you're working great on your credit now. You bought a $1,000 concert ticket you know you can't afford, and eventually you might stop making those payments. I said work on your credit, not bring down your credit.
And now you deal with the consequences.
Anyway, guys, I can talk about this forever. If you love content like this, please join my Patreon. I do exclusive content over there. You will love it. Also, you won't get all of your information from this one video. I need you to watch this video right here. Yes, this one right here. It will give you information on the housing market, financial news, and get your first rental property. I will see you guys in the next one. Thanks.